Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Teenie Crochets and today I'm going to show you how to crochet these super simple roses. Recently I've really been into upcycling clothes and things like, what are they called, picture frames and mirrors, and these roses are something that I use a lot in that. So crochet hooks at the ready and let's get going. To make my roses, I'm going to be using my 4.5mm hook and my DK yarn in pink, but you can use whatever colour you want. So these are so easy to make. We're going to start with a slip knot onto hook and we're going to chain 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. And now from the second chain from hook, we're going to single crochet back across all these stitches. So we'll have 30 single crochets at the end of this row. So single crochet back across. And at the end of this row, I'm going to chain one and turn our work. So on this next row, we're going to create our petals. So I'm going to single crochet in one stitch. And then into the next stitch, I'm going to do 5 double crochet. So yarn over hook, insert hook into stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. So there are 3 loops on my hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that was 1 double crochet. We're going to do another 4 all into that space. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have a total of 5 double crochets all into that stitch, and then we're going to do a single crochet into the next stitch, and we're going to repeat that all the way along. So we're going to do a single crochet into the next stitch, then we're going to do 5 double crochets into the next. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then single crochet into the next stitch. So let me just loosen some yarn. Let's repeat that again. So single crochet into the next stitch, 5 double into the next. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then single crochet in the next. And I'm going to repeat that all the way across to the end. So single crochet, 5 double, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then a single crochet. And I'll meet you at the end of this row and show you what you do next. 4 and 5, single crochet into the last stitch, then I'm going to chain 1, I'm going to leave a bit of a tail, cut my yarn, and I'm going to pull through. So we have the rose ready to be assembled. Onto this long tail, this is just, it makes things easier for me if I put the needle on now. So I'm going to put the needle onto that long tail and I'm going to pop that aside. Now with this piece, we are going to roll it into shape, and how I do that is I hold this beginning yarn tail as an anchor, and I am going to literally wrap and fold the rose. So where this foundation chain is, I'm going to just make sure that that follows each other the whole way down. So the foundation chain is laying on top of the foundation chain, and I'm just rolling this rose into shape. There we go. And this is why I put the needle on first, because I couldn't hold that into place and place the needle, but now I can use one hand to secure and the other hand's got the needle. And what I'm going to do is take the needle and I'm going to push it right the way through the base of all them rolls. So I've just caught all the foundation chains in that with that needle there. And I'm going to pull through. And I'm going to do that again. Going from one side, making sure to catch all them foundation chains right the way through to the other. And I'm going to do this numerous times, going around the flower to secure it into place. Cool. And if we turn the flower the other way, you'll see the rose. So you might have to fiddle with it to get it into the exact position that you want, but the rose is formed. Now, depending on what you're going to do with this rose, depends on what you do with these tails. So at the end, I'll insert pictures of clothes that I've attached roses to. And in that situation, I'd keep these tails and I'd use them to sew this rose into place on a cardigan, for example. But today I'm going to be using this rose to make a mirror or a picture frame. So I'll be gluing it with either hot glue from a glue gun or super glue. So I don't need these tails anymore. So what I do is I just weave them through to the top of the flower and poke them out. I do that with both tails. But remember, if you're sewing this onto something, you're going to need these. But I poke both tails right the way through the centre of the work, and then with my scissors I cut them off, and it just leaves our rose. And I've made hundreds of these roses. I always have them waiting in a bag somewhere to decide what to do with them. And if I ever have any yarn tails, this is something that I do with them. I'll just make a rose and then leave it in my rose bag, and then if it's a craft fair or something, I might glue them all onto something to make it look extra pretty. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please leave a thumbs up now. It's free and it really helps my channel out. And other than that, I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.